Ay, pwedeng tanggalin dyan. Yun na.
Once again, we would like to remind the audience that eating, smoking, and drinking are not...
Your Mr. College of Political Science and Public Administration 2018. I have a good government.
Mr. and Miss PUP.
My name is Moses Adam Kusama.
I am Maria Alexandra Zafra, College of Science, advocates of hashtag 2.0 waste. Greener Philippines, better Philippines.
The greatest and most exciting pageant show in the university. Mr. and Miss PUP.
This is the first year from the College of Social Sciences and Development, advocating that mental illness is never given. Let's break the stigma.
Mr. and Miss PUP.
I'm Christopher Carl Aguila.
I'm Crystal Mendola,
Your Mr. College of Tourism, Hospitality and Transportation Management.
your Miss College of Tourism, Hospitality, and Transportation
The
Management.
greatest and most exciting pageant show in the university. Mr. and Miss PUP.
Ryan Vargas.
I'm Princess Diana.
Your Mr. and Miss PUP Lopez advocates of the environment and ecological planning.
The greatest and most exciting pageant show in the university. Mr. and Miss PUP.
I'm Casey Krishna.
Ano yung may audio? Ito? Ha? Ito? Ito. Ito yung may audio. Huwag na mag-earphones. Maalat na eh. Huwag na mag-earphones. Ano ba to? Mouse, tanggalin ko na. Ano, kailangan talaga ng earphones para ba? Ha?
prettiest faces of the university from different colleges, branches, and campuses of the PUP system. They will compete each other for the prestigious crowns, the greatest and most exciting pageant show in the university. This is the pageant of all pageants in Sitang Paaralan. The 2018 Mr. and Miss PUP, October 2 and 3 at the PUP COC Theater with live streaming sa PUP Icons and Hataw PUP Facebook page. Handog sa inyo ng PUP Icons. show in the university. Mr. and Miss PUP.
I am Nico Drummer Julian.
Good morning, Plaza Piazza.
Mr. and Miss College of Arts and Letters 20. Universal language of our time.
The greatest and most exciting pageant show in the university. Mr. and Miss PUP.
College of Business Administration, advocate of embracing diversity and equality.
The greatest and most exciting pageant show in the university. Mr. and Miss PUP.
I'm Kyle Manuel Enriquez.
Martin Vergara, College of Computer and Information Sciences,
Advocate of Etiquette.
promoting internet etiquette.
The greatest and most exciting pageant show in the university. Mr. and Miss PUP.
Richard Matthew Singh.
I'm Hazel Grace Peralta. We are from the College of Engineering.
Nahihiraman na nga lang kami. Ano pa dito? Basta huwag ka-stuntman. Basta huwag ka-stuntman. Galaw-galaw ka, huwag ka-stuntman.
The greatest and most exciting pageant show in the university. Mr. and Miss PUP.
Ayong Raymond si Baton Bornasa,
Ay Maria Carmen Aguston,
Kolehiyo ng Edukasyon, tagapagsulong ng #Pilipino. Huwag mong inahiya ang sarili mong wika
Wikang Pilipino.
para sa mga Pilipino.
Mr. and Miss PUP.
I'm Steven Ivan Canosa,
I am Cheryl Cardinara Jackson.
your Mr. College of Political Science and Public Administration 2018. An advocate of good government.
Mr. and Miss PUP.
My name is Moses Adam Isama.
I am Mariel Alexandra Saffron, College of Science, advocates of hashtag. Zero waste. Greener Philippines, better Philippines.
The greatest and most exciting pageant show in the university. Mr. and Miss PUP.
This is University of from the College of Social Sciences and Development, advocating that mental illness is never given. Let's break the stigma.
Mr. and Miss PUP.
I'm Christopher Carl Aguila,
And Crystal Mendola,
your Mr. College of Tourism, Hospitality and Transportation Management.
your Miss College of Tourism, Hospitality and Transportation
The
Management.
greatest and most exciting pageant show in the university. Mr. and Miss PUP.
Ryan Vargas,
I'm Princess Diana.
your Mr. and Miss PUP Lovers advocates of the environment and ecological balance.
The greatest and most exciting pageant show in the university. Mr. and Miss PUP.
I'm Casey Bernat, representing PUP Maragondon, Cavite, advocates of ecotourism.
The greatest and most exciting pageant show in the university. Mr. and Miss PUP.
I'm Enrico Lotario.
I'm Hannah Ismacho, and we are your Mr. and Miss
San Juan 2018. Advocate for bullying
and Social Isolation Prevention.
The greatest and most exciting pageant show in the university. Mr. and Miss PUP.
Streaming video super linaw. Nananayos din ang gaming, walang lagang galaw. Heto ng faster data, bakit ka pa aayaw? Upgrade na to LTE para go 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 wow. Put TNT, LTE surfing so easy. Faster ang downloads mo, uploading hassle free. Fast at HD, walang lag. Oh 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 yeah. Upgrade your data to TNT LTE. TNT is fastest data technology. Done ang old SIM and use an LTE SIM. Upgrade to TNT LTE. TNT Tara mag-upgrade to TNT LTE. Dati 2G, 3G ngayon.
Ay, bastos. Medyo bastos yun. Papambansang awit yan.
You may now be
Meron 4G, ba't mas kilala to sa tawag na LTE? Di naghahang at di choppy, video calls at bestie. Kaya super happy kaming lahat sa TNT. But TNT, LTE serving so easy. Faster ang downloads mo, uploading hassle
on. This is
free.
PUP at 140. Great things are done as we strive together as one. Tanghalang PUP, are you ready to meet your candidates? If you are, then let's give it up for the candidates of the 2018 Mr. and Miss PUP.
Naputol. Naputol. Naputol eh.
to the Mr. and Miss PUP Coronation Night. Okay. Before we proceed with our awarding, the winners in this friendly competition shall represent PUP in the upcoming Mr. and Miss PASUP 2018 Cultural Festival on October 30, 2018 at the Philippine Normal University against 6 other state colleges and universities in the National Capital Region. And if God willing, should they win in the NCR level, they will compete with other regions of the country in the national level. Where? Samba, in Davao City, in Mindanao. And it is important, of course, to highlight that the reigning Mr. and Miss PASUP 2017 comes from PUP in the person of Miss Joy Barcoma from the College of Communication. That's sila. She's also the reigning Miss PUP and Miss PASUP NCR 2017. How about a big hand to the talent, the intelligence, and the beauty of PUPians? There we go. Nice. Now, the pre-pageant night happened yesterday, October 2, I guess. Yeah, and right here at our Tanghalang PUP, our 16 pairs of candidates have showcased their individual talents and have answered to the casual interview with our judges. The accumulated scores from the pre-pageant night consists of 50 points from the pre-pageant activities. Those are the photo shoot, the trainings, and the introduction to the PUP community, last PUP fellowship on October 1. The tropical wear, as we've all witnessed yesterday, the evening wear, the talent portion, and the casual interview, which are all 10 points each. Now that determines the top 10 male and female candidates, which, be ready for it, I will be announcing in just a few minutes. Now, another pair from the Iskola ng Bayan Choice. Now, basically, this award is the People's Choice Award, but we decided to name it as the Iskola ng Bayan Choice Award. Of course, it is to highlight that this event is to bring together the community of PUP. They are the candidates who gathered the most number of job materials and have had the most likes and shares in the official Facebook page, which will be announced as the top 11 of this year's friendly competition. Now, with that, of course, palapakan naman natin ang efforts ng ating candidates. And of course, their handlers, their deans, every student that is in here. Okay. Makasaysayan po ang pageant nito. Why? First, this year marks the most number of participating colleges. Second, in 5 years, guys, within 5 years that we organized this event, this has been the best set design ever. Palapakan naman natin ang UCCA. There we go. Okay. Now, and third, but definitely not the least, muntik na itong hindi matuloy. This pageant, it's actually canceled, but because of the efforts of our student councils and the Central na Konseho ng Mag-aaral who are here with us today, panapan naman sila. Okay? Tayo naman, who are here with us today, tayo, guys. Our student council, Central naman sila ng Mag-aaral. Just for you to be recognized by the audience. There we go. Everyone, please, let's give them a big hand. Okay. Dahil sa kanila, nagkakasama-sama po tayong lahat. Indeed, no amount of flood or rain, not even financial difficulties, can stop the spirit of a PUPian. Is that correct? Okay. For anything else, before I proceed, candidates, thank you. You may now, oh, sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I was instructed to be at the center. Now, so I can see my face better. Okay. Now, kaya tayo ang most preferred of employers and the most loyal of employees. Kaya tapigin natin ang isa't isa sa ating mga katabi. And then tell them, congratulations. Iba ka talaga. There we go. Yeah. Now, warning lang that we have to maximize our free tuition fee and all other miscellaneous fee. Dahil 5 years na lang po tayo allowed to stay in our college. So we're 5 years na lang tayo pwede magstay sa ating college. With that, let us call in the recipients of the special awards. Okay. Before, of course, that we announced the recipients of our special awards, we would like to thank our sponsors, Talk and Text, Dental First, Aficionado, RIJ Event Talent Management, EAC Modelo, Snap Fitness 24/7, Omar Sali, Crown and Sash, and the official media partner of this event, Hataw, PUP. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Okay, candidates, once your number is called, please move forward to receive your awards. Are you guys ready? Okay. Simulan natin sa Scholar ng Bayan Choice Award. Now, what is this award? This award is given to the candidates who had the highest number of likes and shares in their uploaded photos in the PUP Icons Facebook page, and who have gathered the most number of junk materials. The winners of this award automatically get a spot in the part of the top 11 candidates. So once they are called on stage, kapag sila ay parte ng Scholar ng Bayan Awards, they automatically have a spot in our top 11 finalists. Scholar ng Bayan awardees, Mr. College of Social Sciences.
Korekto, PUP Theater lang, tanggalin to. Matatanggal pa ba? Ayaw mo pang
Our
tanggalin?
Miss
Hindi na, hala.
Remove na lang
namin. Paki-remove na lang.
mo na lang
Oo. Kasi ano PUP Theater lang, di naman sa
College of
COC.
Social Sciences.
Palitan yun.
There we go. Thank you. And now, our second stretch is the Mr. and Miss Photogenic. Okay, I know you guys are all excited, but how do we decide, or how did we choose Mr. and Miss Photogenic? Well, it's simple. They are chosen and deliberated by the photographers during their photo shoot. And now, let us all call forward Mr. Photogenic, Mr. College of Business Administration. Congratulations. Now, let us proceed with the Miss Photogenic. Okay. Our Miss Photogenic for this event is none other than Miss College of Social Sciences. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Photogenic. Thank you. Our third special award is, of course, hindi mawawala ito sa pageant, Mr. and Miss Congeniality. Now, these are candidates who show a pleasant personality and good attitude all throughout the competition, and take note, were voted by their co-candidates. Without further ado, our Mr. Congeniality is Mr. College of Political Science and Public Administration, Stephen Ivan Jarosa. Congratulations. Okay. Okay. And now,
Miss College of Science, Maria Alexandria Zafra. Congratulations, Miss Zafra. Once again, your Mr. and Miss Congeniality. Thank you. And now, for our fourth special award is the Best in Talent. Yesterday we had our talent portion activity right here at the Hataw PUP. Some of you may have attended it yesterday, some of you may have not, but the important thing is that we all witnessed who should deserve, or who deserves the title of Best in Talent. These are the candidates who garnered the highest score in the talent competition during the pre-pageant night. Our Best in Talent, deserved by our Mr. is none other than Mr. PUP Lopez, Ryan Vargas. Congratulations. Step right away. Okay. And of course, our Miss Best in Talent is none other than Miss College of Business Administration. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, our Mr. and Miss Best in Talent. Thank you so much. Thank you. And now, for our fifth special award is the Best in Casual Wear. Now, the Best in Casual Wear, these are the candidates who gathered the highest score during the casual wear competition in the pre-pageant night. Again, this is yesterday. So, our Best in Casual Wear, Mr. PUP, is Mr. College of Education, Raymond Borlasa. Congratulations. And of course, our Best in Casual Wear, this category, is none other than Miss PUP Maragondon, Casey Cruzat. Casey, right? Casey. Okay, congratulations. Step forward for your photo op. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Best in Casual Wear. Thank you, thank you. And now, for the Best in Formal Wear category. These are the candidates who got the highest score during the evening wear competition in the pre-pageant night. Smoya, our Mr. Best in Formal Wear is Ryan Vargas from PUP Lopez. Okay, congratulations. Wait. Okay, and of course our Miss Best in Formal Wear is Miss College of Business Administration, Michael Cadet Pulido. 2016, I think. It's not me, it's not me. It's the script, it's the script. So, in behalf of the committee, I'm sorry. It's wrong. The announcement was wrong. Okay, for the Mr. Best in Evening Wear, right, is College of Architecture and Fine Arts. Misunderstanding. Okay. The Miss Best in the Evening Wear is none other than from the College of Tourism, Hospitality and Transportation. My goodness. Okay. Next category, and I hope na hindi na ito mali sa script ko. Again, I'm just reading the script. The seventh category is Mr. and Miss PUP Icons. These are the candidates who garnered the highest accumulated scores in the pre-pageant activities, the training, rehearsals, introduction to the PUP community. Without further ado, the Mr. PUP Icons is Mr. PUP Maragondon, Rogelio Diego de Dios. Next, our Miss PUP Icons is again, Miss PUP Maragondon, Casey Cruzat. Okay, please step forward for the photo op. Again, ladies and gentlemen, your Mr. X PUP Icons. Both come from PUP Maragondon. Thank you, candidates. And now our Mr. and Miss Talk and Text. Now these are the candidates who garnered the highest accumulated text votes in partnership with Smart Communications. Now our Mr. Talk and Text is Mr. College of Tourism, Hospitality and Transportation Management, Christopher. Congratulations, Christopher. Okay. And now, our Miss Talk and Text is none other than Miss PUP San Juan Campus, Kyla Elise Mancho. Congratulations, Miss Kyla. Oh, it's a cell phone. Please step forward. I didn't notice the prize was a Samsung Galaxy J2 Prime. Wow, I didn't notice that. Congratulations, guys. Okay. Thank you, dear candidates. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause to our 2018 Mr. and Miss PUP recipients of this special awards. Okay, again, we would like to thank our sponsors, Talk and Text, Dental First, Aficionado, RIJ Event Talent Management, EAC Modelo, Snap Fitness 24/7, Omar Sally for the crown and the sash, and our official media partner is none other than Hataw PUP. Palakpakan naman po natin sila.
Let's go, Daddy!
Streaming video super linaw. Nais din ang gaming, walang lagang galaw. Heto ng faster data, bakit ka pa aayaw? Upgrade na to LTE, para go 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 wow. Put TNT.
Vietnam, China, and of course, Colombia, with an art talk on solidarity in these individual and generational performances by our very own UCCA artists, partnership engagements with the Philippines Women's University, Miriam College, and a culminating solidarity performances at the University of the Philippines during the equinox. Now, the UCCA has been in the forefront in providing avenues and venues of creativity and artistic expressions for every PUPian. Palakpakan po natin ang UCCA na ating universidad. Okay. And just recently, we have formally launched a visual arts gallery at the 4th floor South Wing hallway of the Mabini campus as part of the year-long visual arts program with an exhibit of Banta Artist Initiative of 39 notable Filipino contemporary visual artists in a group exhibit entitled Lantad, Mga Piyesa sa Panahon ng Huwad ng Pagbabago. Leroy New and Sim Tolentino, both young artists, were also featured with their works at the Lagoon area and the Hasmin Hostel. So check it out, if you did check it out. Just last week, the year-long film program was officially launched with a film screening of Barber's Tales, starring, of course, none other than Miss Eugene Domingo herself, with a post-discussion with its film director, Mr. Jun Lana himself. This is in partnership with a group of young independent filmmakers named Cinema is Incomplete. Palakpakan po natin ang University Center for Culture and the Arts at maligaya ikay 100 at 14 na taong pangalawan sa ating simpang paaralan. Okay, are they ready now? At this point, may I introduce the PUP Poly Sound Band as they usher in our candidates in their tropical wear. Okay. Once again, the candidates of the 2018 Mr. and Miss PUP in their tropical wear. Okay. Malapit na. Now, for everyone's information, the PUP student artists under the University Center for Culture and the Arts annually compete on a Culture and the Arts Festival at the regional finals and the national level on a 25 art categories. At the NCR level, PUP competes with 6 other state colleges and universities, and whoever wins in that level competes with all the other 16 regions of the country. At alam niyo po ba na ang PUP ang may pinaka-maraming championship titles na awak? Part of the next delegation of more than 100 student artists competing for PUP will be the winner for tonight's Coronation event. This will be at the Philippine Normal University on October 31, 2018. Kaya't huwag natin patagalin pa, and let's announce your top 11 finalists. But of course, before that, everyone must be given their voice. Sino nga ba ang karapat-dapat na kabilang sa top 11? Is it the College of Accountancy and Finance? Or is it the College of Architecture and Fine Arts? Could it be the College of Arts and Letters? Maybe the College of Business Administration? Probably the College of Computer and Information Sciences? Or probably from the College of Communication? What about the College of Education? The College of Engineering? Or probably the College of Human Kinetics? Could it be the College of Political Science and Public Administration? Well, what about the College of Science? E paano naman kaya ang College of Social Sciences? Tourism, hospitality, and transportation management. Okay. What about from PUP's Lobes? Let's hear it from PUP Maragondon. What about PUP San Juan? Oh well, that's basically all our candidates. Oh my God. And of course, our top 11 candidates for the 2018 Mr. and Miss PUP. Guys, this is in no particular order. Okay? Una, ating tatawagin, our first finalist in our Mr. and Miss PUP is Mr. College of Social Sciences. Mr. David. Now in the female category. Right, we're going to announce the female before we proceed with the others. Okay. Our first finalist, or who will comprise the finalists in our top 11 female category, is Miss College of Social Sciences. Step forward. There we go. And now. Okay, there you have it, our first finalist, Mr. and Miss College of Social Sciences and Development. Thank you to your candidates. Okay, we're clear to proceed. And now, our second finalist, male category, is Mr. College of Tourism, Hospitality, and Transportation Management. Our second finalist in the female category is sa male category. Our third finalist is Mr. College of Education. And our third finalist in the female category is Miss PUP Maragondon. There they are, congratulations. Now our fourth finalist in the male category is Mr. PUP Lopez. And of course, our fourth finalist in the female category is Miss College of Education. Congratulations. Okay. Now, for our fifth finalist in the male category is Mr. College of Business Administration. Our female fifth finalist is Miss PUP Lopez. Congratulations. And now, our sixth finalist in the male category is Mr. PUP Maragondon. And our sixth finalist in the female category is Miss College of Tourism, Hospitality and Transportation Management. Congratulations. Okay. Again, this is in no particular order. Our seventh finalist in the male category is Mr. College of Communication. And of course, in the female category, our seventh finalist is Miss PUP San Juan. Congratulations. Okay. And for our eighth finalist in the male category is Mr. College of Architecture and in the female category, our eighth finalist is none other than Miss College of Engineering. the male category is none other than Mr. College of Engineering. And of course, now in the female category, our 9th finalist is Miss College of Political Science and Public Administration. There they are. Second to the last. Our 10th finalist in the male category is Mr. College of Science. And of course, in the female category, we have Miss College of Accountancy and Finance. Pair that will comprise our 11 finalists. First, from the male category, we have Mr. College of Political Science and Public Administration. Thank you, and now, last, but definitely not the least, in the female category, we have Miss What a long drum roll from Miss College of Communication. Guys, and there you have it, the top 11 candidates for the Mr. and Miss PUP 2018. And to all our other candidates, maraming salamat po. We shall see you more in the next segments. Palakpakan naman natin sila lahat for being useful. Once again, let us all welcome your top 11 finalists in the Mr. and Miss PUP 2018. In the Mr. and Miss PUP 2018. Now, PUP has been home to us PUPians in the past 114 years. It was built in 1904 as the Manila Business School, which later became the Philippine School of Commerce. and then the Philippine College of Commerce, before finally becoming PUP in 1978. This year, the administration has been pulling all its resources and exerting all efforts to apply for an autonomous status given to a higher educational institution in the public sector. PUP is applying for a national polytechnic university status to the Philippine government through the Commission on Higher Education. Malaki po ang impact ng status na ito sa operations ng PUP as an academic institution. Kaya't samahan niyo po kami sa panalangin at sama-sama magkilos sa komunidad ng PUP. And now, to give us another showcase of the wonderful talents of PUPians, please welcome the Harana String Company as they usher in the top 11 candidates in their formal wear. Let's all give them a warm round of applause.
yan, patay mo na lang. Wala naman pagkagamitin mo. Wala na ako next dyan ha.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our very own PUP Harana String Company.
Julia, break ka muna.
Basta taping break, mag-YouTube break.
YouTube break?
Oo, libre yan araw-araw sa TNT. Basta pila break, mag-YouTube break. Libre yan araw-araw sa TNT. Ha! Basta lunch break, mag-YouTube break. Libre yan araw-araw sa TNT.
Basta break? Mag-YouTube break! Libre yan araw-araw sa TNT.
I'm John Romero Morante.
And Maria Cristina representing College of Accountancy and Finance.
In the university, Mr. and Miss PUP.
I'm Rodante Miss
Athena Blasio, Architecture and Fine Arts.
Advocates of green and sustainable design.
Create healthy and productive
The
environment.
greatest and most exciting pageant show in the university, Mr. and Miss P.
Please welcome the top 11 candidates of the 2018 Mr. and Miss PUP in their formal wear. Let's go,
of the Mr. and Miss PUP 2018. Okay, there they are. Now, everyone, I have with me right now, right over here, the results for the top 8 candidates which were chosen from their fall wear. They were judged according to face, 25%, body, worth 25%, elegance and voice, worth 30%, and of course, design, worth 20%. Let me just clear the center stage so that our candidates will receive the spotlight later, and of course, in no particular order. Kanina, ang ginawa natin, maraming drum rolls, and of course, isa-isa natin sila tinawag, but this time it will be Mr. and Miss, well, of course, from different colleges and branch. So now, in no particular order, our first finalist in our top 8 is from Mr. College of Tourism, Hospitality, and Transportation Management. And Miss College of Business Administration. Mr. PUP Lopez and Miss PUP Maragondon. Thank you. There they are. And now our third finalists are Mr. PUP Maragondon and Miss College of Education. For our fourth finalist in our top 8 are Mr. College of Communication and Miss PUP San Juan Campus. College of Architecture and Finance and Miss College of Engineering. our sixth finalist for our top 8 are Mr. College of Engineering and Miss College of Political Science and Public Administration. Pangpito. Malapit na. Our seventh finalists are Mr. College of Science and Miss College of Accountancy and Finance. Thank you, dear candidates. And now, the final pair who will comprise our top 8 finalists are Mr. College of Political Science and Public Administration, and of course, Miss College of Communication.
Bawal matalo si Uzi na eh.
Okay, and there you have it. Congratulations to our top 8 candidates in the Mr. and Miss PUP 2018. Thank you, dear candidates. And now, to give us another stunning performance, please welcome the Harada String Company.
Kaya ni
Isang pante kasama niya. No, sama mo nga, Josh. Patrick, sama mo sa baba. May papagawa. Yo! Hiram! Yung laptop ba't nandyan?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to the PUP Harana String Company.
pumitek, gusto mo? Dito. Dito ka pumitek. Pwede yan. May extra lens ka daw ba? Extra lens. Dito ko.
And now, please welcome on stage your top 8 candidates in their Filipiniana attire.
Dumaraan, lagi na lang matigas ang loob. Sabik na may maramdaman, di ka man bago sa paningin, palihim kang nasa yakap ko't lambing. Sa bawat pagtako, di mapigilan ang bigas ng damdamin. Walang sagot sa tanong kung bakit ka mahalaga. Walang papantay sa'yo. Ay darating na umaga, gusto kita sana maging marinig. Hindi mo lang
nangyari? Hiram! Hiram! Bayan, di pa narinig. Hiram! Maria! Negra!
Basta taping break, mag-YouTube break.
YouTube break?
Oo, libre yan araw-araw sa TNT. Basta pila break, mag-YouTube break. Libre yan araw-araw sa TNT. Ha! Basta lunch break, mag-YouTube break. Libre yan araw-araw sa TNT.
Basta break? Mag-YouTube break! Libre yan araw-araw sa TNT.
Vote for your favorite college and campus bets competing for the prestigious crowns, the 2018 Mr. and Miss PUP Textbook, powered by PLDT Mobile Accounts. Just text the keyword of the candidate of your choice and send to 8933. SMS voting is exclusive for smart, talk and text, and SAC subscribers. Voting is up October 3 only. Mr. and Miss PUP.
I'm John Romero-Morante.
And Maria Cristina, representing College of Accountancy and Finance. Advocate.
Once again, let's give it up for our top 8 candidates in their Filipiniana and Barong attire. There they are. Okay, now nothing gets more exciting than getting to this part where we trim down the candidates into their best. From 16 pairs, we narrowed it down to 11, then to 8 pairs. And on my hands is the tabulated result of the top 5 candidates. These candidates were chosen from their Barong and Filipiniana attire. Okay, are you ready, PUP? Make some noise! But before we announce our top 5 finalists, we shall first recognize our esteemed panel of judges whom we have cordially invited to help us select the worthy PUPians to represent our Sintang Paralan in the 2018 Mr. and Miss Pasok NCR and Mr. and Miss Squad NCR. Please welcome our esteemed panel of judges. First, we have He is EAC Media Modelo overall model mentor and creative director, the CEO and founder of EAC Media Modelo, the CEO and media director of EAC Media Unlimited Group Corporation, 2017 Global Excellence Awardee for Best Creative Director and Model Builder, Grand winner in Asia's Next Top Model Online Edition, and he graduated cum laude 2002 Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to you Sir Emmanuel Camaroso. Thank you, sir. Our next judge is the Chief of Party, Global Fund Save the Philippines. He is also an advocate of human rights, sexuality, and HIV/AIDS prevention. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Doc Lloyd Norelia. Okay. Our third judge is a graduate of Bachelor of Elementary Education from the National Teachers College. He is also an events specialist, a public relations manager, an events producer and director, a GMA7 talent manager, an event producer and director, and a CEO and president of ROIJ Events and Talent Management. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mr. Roy Ira Juntienko. Thank you, sir. Our next judge is a professional model, Mr. Hannes World Tourism, and a Philippines representative in the upcoming Mr. Universal Ambassador be held in Jaipur, India this coming November 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. George Raynor de Lumen. Thank you, sir. Our next judge is a member of the Saling Gawi dance group of the same institution at the University of Santo Tomas. He is a freelance choreographer at ABS-CBN, a former dancer at Hong Kong Disneyland, and a dance teacher instructor at Ballet Philippines, an advisor at UP Dance Club, choreographer, dancer at Broadway Dance Center, and a former member of Power Dance under Mr. Douglas Nielas. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sir Jomar Salvador. Thank you, sir. And of course, our last judge, but definitely not the least, is a pageant coach, an entrepreneur, crown maker of the following international pageants: Miss Myanmar 2018, Mr. and Miss Grand International Philippines, Man of World India. He is also the crown maker of the local pageant, Ambassador of Goodwill National. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Omar Sally. Excuse me. And now, once again, a round of applause to our esteemed panel of judges. Thank you, sirs, for gracing this event. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us meet our top 5 candidates in the 2018 Mr. and Miss PUP. Okay, let's do this. Our first finalists in our top 5 are Mr. College of Architecture and And now, our second finalists are... Okay, this is from the same college, Mr. and Miss College of Engineering. Education. Thank you, candidates. That's them. Yeah. Make some noise for our finalists in our top 5. Let's all welcome on stage, Mr. PUP Maragundo and Miss College of Political Science and Public Administration. There you have it. Our top 5 finalists in the 2018 Mr. and Miss PUP. Let us all give them a round of applause. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this year we have made Mr. and Miss PUP a little bit more engaging. Why, you ask? Well, it's because the top 5 chosen candidates will be the ones to answer their questions. Again, the top 5 chosen candidates will be the ones to answer their questions, and they shall be judged by the panel according to their Barong and Filipiniana 30%, and the question and answer portion worth 70%. Okay. May we please call back on stage our top 5 finalists for the question and answer portion. And let's call a representative from the PUP Icons for the questions for our dear candidates. Okay. How's everybody doing so far? How are we doing from the College of Architecture and Fine Arts? Are you still here? Oh, definitely still here. What about PUP Maragundo? Are you guys still here? There you guys are. Let's hear from the College of Engineering. Ah, I see. And of course, PUP Lopez, you're still here, right? Of course, never leave, never leave. And the College of Accountancy and Finance. Yeah, still here. Okay. What about the College of Political Science and Public Administration? Let's hear from the College of Education. There we go. Okay, once again, these are our top 5 finalists for the Mr. and Miss PUP 2018. Palakpakan naman natin silang lahat. They made it this far. And there they are. So the first to undergo the question and answer portion will be our female candidates. Am I right? Okay. So without further ado, may we call on stage a representative from the PUP Icons, who is currently holding the bowl. It's consisting of the questions. Ma'am, I'm just gonna go here. What's your name, ma'am?
Christelle.
Oh, Christelle. What about si Christelle? Let's give her a round of applause. I have never felt so short in my life. Okay. So first we have these are all in order, right? Okay. From PUP Maragundo. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. So what happened was she chose her own question. She managed to pick her own question, so we're gonna have to let her pick another one. Okay. Your question will be coming from Miss College of Engineering, Ferizel Grace C. Peralta.
Scholars ng bayan, how can we help the whole Lumad community in their struggles? As scholars ng bayan, how can we help the whole Lumad community in their struggles?
As a scholar ng bayan, it is very important to have respect and care to our fellow Filipino, whatever their race is or whatever culture they have. It is very important to have care, and it's very important to have the care of our fellow Filipinos. So to everyone, as a scholar ng bayan, we don't have the much capability to really help the Lumads of the Philippines. But there is only one way that we can help them, is to pray for them. Prayer is a very powerful method that we can do for everyone. Not only to the people, not only to the places, but to the whole Philippines and also to the whole world. So to everyone, whether we don't have the same beliefs or religion, as for me, as a born-again Christian, I would be praying for them. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss PUP Maragondon and Miss College of Engineering. Next, let us all call on Miss Architecture and Finance. Oh, sorry. 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 Miss College of Engineering. Miss College of Engineering. There we go. Naduling ako. Okay, your question will be coming from Miss College of Education, Miss Maria Carmen Apostol.
Give me the parts of the lesson plan.
Are you in favor in the implementation of baybayin as the national writing system?
Filipino major kasi yan eh.
Are you in favor in the implementation of baybayin as the national writing system? Okay, thank you for that question. As a Filipino, I am in favor of using baybayin as a normal language here in the Philippines, because we need to love our own, and it is just a sign that we are a Filipino, and
Filipino major kasi.
as a Filipino, I think it's just right to use the baybayin as a common language here in the Philippines, because we need to love our own, and it is just a sign that we are Filipino, and I believe that I am proud that I am a Filipino. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss College of Engineering and Miss College of Education. Now, let us all call on Miss College of Accountancy and Finance. Okay, your question will be coming from Miss PUP Maragondon, Miss Casey and Cruzat. Okay.
My question for you is, if you were born to be a cockroach, what do you think is the most important role of your life?
We all know that we all treat a cockroach as a pest or something that is irrelevant in this world. But if I were born as a cockroach, I think the most relevant thing that I can do is to clean or to eat all the leftovers that are being left by us. All other sources that are recycled. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Carmen of Policy and Finance, and Ms. PUP Maragondon. Now, let us all welcome on stage
Bata
Miss
natin.
Hello, Miss College of Education. Okay, your question will be coming from Miss College of Political Science and Public Administration, Miss Cheryl C. Jefferson.
As a beauty queen, how will you address your advocacy in regards to the Lumad killings in southern part of Mindanao? Again, as a beauty queen, how will you address your advocacy in regards to the Lumad killings in southern part of Mindanao?
Thank you for a wonderful question. Let me answer that in our own language. Bilang isang guro na nagpapakatulubhasa sa wikang Filipino o bilang isang mamamayang Pilipino, may advocacy ako ang #Filipinos. Dahil bilang isang Filipino, hindi ko dapat ikinakahiya ang sarili kong wika. Dahil ang wika natin ang siyang ating sandata para tayo magkaisa bilang mga Pilipino. At naniniwala ako na hindi dapat kinakahiya ang wika dahil ito ang ating kapangyarihan at higit sa lahat, huwag mong ikahiya ang sarili mong wika dahil ang wikang Filipino ay para sa mga Pilipino.
Thank you, Miss College of Education. And of course, we have Miss College of Political Science and Public Administration. Okay, your question will be coming from Miss College of Accountancy and Finance, Miss Crisel B. Thailand.
How do you differentiate politician from statesman? And who is President Duterte for you? A politician or statesman? Why?
The power of the president is not his, but it's truly ours. And that's the very essence of democracy. I believe that President Duterte is a politician because I salute him for standing his responsibility to govern our country. So I do hope that the power vested upon him will be worth it. Thank you.
Thank you, College of Political Science and Public Administration, and of course, College of Accountancy and Finance. Now let's proceed with our top 5 male candidates. Let's first call on Mr. Architecture and Fine Arts. from Mr. PUP Maragondon, Mr. Rogelio Riego de Dios.
So this is my question. If you are the President Duterte rather, what action will you do to raise the economy of our country? If you are the President Duterte, what action will you do to raise the economy of our country? If you are the President Rodrigo Duterte, if you are the President Rodrigo Duterte, what action will you do to raise the low economy of the Philippines?
If I were the President Duterte, what will I do to enhance the economy of the Philippines is to promote our local businesses and our small businesses. Instead of us patronizing the big businesses, big businessmen, because the small and local businesses of the Philippines are from the poor, and the poor is what makes most of the Philippines, and we should help each other, elevate them. So, for us to strengthen our economy, we should promote our local businesses and support them, because what we need is a support system for Filipinos. I don't believe that supporting international grants will help us. It is our own that will lift us up. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. College President of Fine Arts, Mr. P.U.P. Maragondon. Let us all call forward Mr. College of Engineering. Your question will be coming from Mr. P.U.P. Lopez, Mr. Ryan Vargas.
So, per question, how can you say that you are living?
As a person, I would say that I'm living if I would live my dream. You would leave a mark in this world and make sure you are remembered, but also giving hope to other people, because we are not living this world just alone, just for ourselves. We are living for each other. We are one community that extends all over countries. We are what we call people from Earth, and we should love one another, whether what race, sexuality, preference, or religion. All of us should love each other and make sure that we live in harmony. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. College of Engineering and Mr. P.U.P. Lopez. Next we have, of course, Mr. P.U.P. Lopez. Okay, your question will be coming from Mr. College of Architecture and Fine Arts, Mr. Rodante Paisip Jr.
Millennials suffer from anxiety, thoughts of suicide, and depression more than any other generation in the workplace. What do you think is the definitive reason behind this?
I think the reason behind depression and anxiety that cause Filipino or millennials to decide or to suicide or kill themselves or to be down is from us also. I mean, from the Filipino or from the millennials, because of social media, we all can see how other people didn't see inside of us. What I mean is, they judge us without thinking anything else or without thinking who we are and what we really want in life. So I think that is the cause of depression and anxiety in the millennials. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. P.U.P. Lopez and Mr. College of Architecture and Fine Arts. Next, of course, we have from the College of Political Science and Public Administration. Oh, he picked the same question. Okay. Your question will be coming from Mr. College of Engineering, Mr. Richard Matthew Sim.
My question to you is, how do we prevent historical revisionism? Again, how do we prevent historical revisionism? How do we prevent historical revisionism?
Kopya ng sagot, madaya.
Ngayon po, kaming lahat ay nakabarong at Filipiniana, kaya marapat lamang po ang sagutin ko ang iyong katanungan sa ating sariling wika. Ang tanong na nagmula, maraming salamat, kay Mr. College of Engineering, ay paano natin mapipigilan ang history revisionism? Okay, paano natin mapipigilan yung mga gumagawa o nag-alter ng history? Ang kaya po nating gawin ay tayo mismo ang umalam sa history. Bawat isa po sa atin ay nandito na sa history. Ako, ikaw, tayong lahat. Kung kaya meron tayong sariling bersyon ng ating history. Kaya dapat ang history na paniniwalaan ninyo ay yung history na nasa inyong harapan lamang. Yung history na inyong nakita at yung history na nasa inyong isip ay tama. Yung history na alam natin na hindi lang basta sinabi na ito kasi ang nangyari noon, ito kasi ang ipinakita noon, ito kasi ang mga naganap noon. Hindi! Kung mapapansin po natin na sa ating pong panahon, lahat po ng nagrarally laban sa panahon ng martial law ay mga millennial. Mali po yun! Dahil po na yun ay wala po tayo! Hindi po tayo nabubuhay nun. Kung kaya, marapat lamang po na pagtunan po natin ang pansin yung history na ginagawa natin ngayon at hindi yung history na sinabi at wala namang basehan. And to be clear, I am not a pro-Marcos, I am not a pro-Duterte, nor I am not an anti. That is my part, and you will take it because that is my answer. Thank you.
Thank you, College of Political Science and Public Administration and College of Engineering. That was a very brave answer. Mr. PUP Maragondon, your question will be coming from Mr. College of Political Science and Public Administration, Mr. Steven Ivan Canosa. Wait. Excuse me, Miss PUP Icon. No. Settle down, you children. Okay.
Thank you. Aside from food, shelter, and clothing, what is the thing that you can't live without and why? Again, aside from food, shelter, and clothing, what is the thing that you can live without? Why?
Thank you for that wonderful question, bro. Aside from food, clothes, so for me, it's God. Why? Without God, we are nothing. God is our life. God is our life, and God is our guidelines to live our life. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, and there you have it, the top 5 male and female candidates of the 2018 Mr. and Miss PUP. Ladies and gentlemen, we are minutes away from knowing who your next Mr. and Miss PUP 2018 are. And let's see. The support coming from the respective colleges, branches, and campuses. Tignan natin ang crowd ng natitirang mga kolehiyo. Narito pa po ba ang College of Architecture and Fine Arts? Okay. What about PUP Maragondon? Still here, I see. Let's hear it from the College of Engineering. They have their own chant. Okay. What about from PUP Lopez? There they are. College of Accountancy and Finance. There we go. Oh. Sila mga talo, may cheering sila. Thank you. What about from the College of Political Science and Public Administration? What about from the College of Education?
Gagawa pa lang kami. Ay, meron kami.
Now we're just waiting for the results of our top 3 finalists for this grand event. So stand by for the results for our top 3 finalists.
Break ka muna. Basta taping break, mag-YouTube break.
YouTube break?
Oo, libre yan araw-araw sa TNT. Basta pila break, mag-YouTube break. Libre yan araw-araw sa TNT.
From College of Architecture and Fine Arts. How did you find the question and answer portion, sir?
I think every one of us trying our best to answer questions, so we should give credit to everyone because we really tried our best.
They all tried best. With that said, palakpakan naman ulit natin silang lahat. Our top 5 finalists from the Mr. and Miss PUP. Okay, medyo wala pa ang results. Okay. So far, nasa bandang likod yung... Ayun, yun na nga. Oh, since napaka-ganang mag-chant ng College of Engineering, where is Mr. College of Engineering? Sir, how did you find the question and answer portion? Was it easy? Was it difficult?
I feel there's few bumps, but I wish I'd relate my answer to the audience well.
Okay, but still he is confident that his answer has been relayed to the audience very well. So, there you have it. The judges are having the deliberation committee is having a very difficult time. What college is that? What? College of Accountancy and Finance. At dahil nag-chat-chat kayo, where is Miss College of Accountancy and Finance? let's have it through for Miss Culture Campus and Finance. How did you find the question and answer portion?
I didn't even think that I will be questioned on how will I live as a cockroach.
Oh yeah, the question of how, but what if you were to be a cockroach? Okay, that was really unexpected. Okay, but still, that was a very interesting question. Oh, we have the College of Communication right there. Okay. What is that? Still the College of Engineering? Still? Wow. That makes it focus.
Saan? Ikaw ba lang?
Okay, now.
Hindi na nagastos yung move. Commercial muna. Commercial.
Cut! Julia, break ka muna. Basta taping break, mag-YouTube break.
YouTube break?
Oo, libre yan araw-araw sa TNT. Basta pila break, mag-YouTube break. Libre yan araw-araw sa TNT. Ha! Basta lunch break, mag-YouTube break. Libre yan araw-araw sa TNT.
Basta break? Mag-YouTube break! Libre yan araw-araw sa TNT.
Pretty yes, face it.
And for now, let's all bid goodbye muna sa ating mga candidates. Candidates, thank you. You may proceed to the backstage. Okay. Thank you, dear candidates. There they are once more. Okay, for now, let's bid the farewell muna. And of course, to present us another stunning intermission number, please welcome the Move to the Groove.
na, break ka muna. Basta taping break, mag-YouTube break.
YouTube break?
Oo, libre yan araw-araw sa TNT. Basta pila break, mag-YouTube break. Libre yan araw-araw sa TNT. Ha! Basta lunch break, mag-YouTube break. Libre yan araw-araw sa TNT.
Basta break? Mag-YouTube break! Libre yan araw-araw sa TNT.
The
Sleepy. Am I correct? Hello, Sleepy. How are you guys doing in this wonderful evening? Still sleepy, but I guess when we announce our top 3 finalists will be a lot better than you want now. Oh no! Heck no! That's the only thing. No, I'm not gonna sing. Gusto mo ba sing around kita? Joke lang. Just kidding, just kidding. That's something I never do in my life. I never sing. And I never dance. So, wala rin. And, that's one of the defining reasons why I did not compete in the Mr. and Miss PUP. Wala akong talent. Joke lang. Just kidding. Okay, we're still waiting for the results of our top 3 finalists. After our top 3 finalists, guys, by the way, we will have, once again, our question and answer portion. For that particular segment, there will only be one question for our top 3 candidates. There will only one question, okay? So in order to prevent them from the other candidates from hearing the question, they're going to be wearing headsets or earphones for the noise to be filtered out. Can we have it? Okay, I just received an update that it is on the way. The results are on the way. Okay. Okay. So, before we announce the results of our top 3 finalists, let us all welcome once again, as they grace the stage, our top 5 finalists for the Mr. and Miss PUP 2018. Gentlemen, finally, I have here with me the results for our top 3 finalists in the Mr. and Miss PUP 2018. This is in no particular order. Our first finalists for the Mr. and Miss PUP are Mr. Okay, sorry. Let's have first a drum roll. Mr. College of Architecture and Miss College of Accountancy and Finance. Thank you, candidates. And our second, this is again, this is in no particular order, second final set finalists in the Mr. and Miss PUP 2018 are Mr. College of Engineering and Miss PUP Maragondon. Dear candidates, ito na ang huling makakasama sa ating top 3 finalists. Sino kaya? Let us all welcome our last finalists for the Mr. and Miss PUP 2018 are Mr. Oh, sorry, the drum roll, please. There we go. Mr. PUP Lopez and Miss College of Political Science and Public Administration. Best. Let's give it up for them. Thank you, candidates. Thank you so much. Thank you. And there you have it, our top 3 finalists in the Mr. and Miss PUP 2018. And now, again, let us call them on stage, your top 3 finalists for the 2018 Mr. and Miss PUP. Okay, how heated. There you have it. They are our top 3 remaining finalists, or remaining candidates in our pageant. Now, from this remaining roster, we shall have PUP's representative for the 2018 Mr. and Miss Pasok NCR and 2018 Mr. and Miss Squad. Remember that the reigning Miss Pasok National is also the reigning Miss PUP. Miss Pasok NCR and Miss Pasok National 2017. Now, these 3 pairs of candidates will be answering one question, only one question, coming from no less than the UCCA director himself, Professor Belly R. Igot. PUP's Cultural Director and the event organizer and director of Mr. and Miss PUP for the past 5 years, and also a proud PUPian and a faculty member of PUP for 12 years. Palakpakan naman natin si Professor Belly R. Igot, ang ating director. Sa pagpupugay. Now, our candidates will be will be scored by the panel of judges according to intelligence worth 50%, beauty worth 25%, and of course body worth 25%, for a total of 100%. We shall have the first candidate from College of Accountancy and Finance. So yeah, we've already asked the other three candidates to on a secluded area for a question and answer portion. Let me just get. Wait. That's okay. Your question is, I hope they are not hearing me, so I was instructed to keep my voice down. Please, everybody, silence. What do you think is your social contribution to your society as a PUPian? Again, what do you think is your social contribution to your society as a PUPian?
Thank you for that question. Even though I am not a candidate of the Sister and Miss PUP, I will embody myself as a scholar ng bayan by giving out the society that we are not just scholars ng bayan, but we have a stand in our society, that we have the rights to say something for our society, not just for our society, but also the PUPians, the government, and also all the people around us. I believe also that scholars ng bayan aren't just in academics, but also PUPians also has this passion, honor, and a role model for all of the Filipinos out there. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Miss College of Accountancy and Finance. May we call on stage our next candidate, please? And now let's welcome Mr. College of Architecture and Fine Arts. Okay, they told me males next, and now, well, let's call on stage Miss PUP Maragondon. Ms. PUP Maragondon, your question is, what do you think is your social contribution to your society as a PUPian? Again, what do you think is your social contribution to your society as a PUPian?
I think my social contribution to the society is being a student, being a beauty queen, being a daughter, and being a friend. And also to being an advocate of ecotourism. I would like to contribute to my society by being the natural person as I am today. As a student, I would be studying well and perform my duties and responsibilities to my university. And I would be performing my duties and responsibility as the daughter of my parents. And I would be performing my duties as a beauty queen and an advocate of ecotourism to use my voice and to use my public influence to encourage others to derive to my advocacies and to my beliefs and as well as my encouragement. So to everyone, I would like to invite you to have your personal performance, to have your personal role in the society to as to be who you are today. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. PUP. Now, let us all call on stage Miss College of Political Science and Public Administration. Hello, Miss College of Political Science and Public Administration. Very long college name. Your question is, what do you think is your social contribution to your society as a PUPN? Again, what do you think is your social contribution to your society as a PUPN?
I will promote or contribute to social diversity in a PUP community because first, PUP is dominated with different organizations and that's the essence of a diverse community. Second and last, we are accepting the LGBT community. We want them to feel not just acknowledged, but we want them to feel that they are accepted. I promote social diversity in our PUP community because in that way, we will be united with an open mind and an open heart. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Political Science and Administration. Thank you so much for listening to stage. Now let us proceed with the male category. First, let's call on stage Mr. College of Architecture. Okay, sir. Here is your question. What do you think is your social contribution to your society as a PUPN? Again, what do you think is your social contribution to your society as a PUPN?
I think my social contribution in the society as a PUPN is being resilient. Because when we are resilient in our studies, it is our duty to contribute to our society after we graduate. We are not privileged, most of us PUPNs, so we have to be determined and things are not handed to us. So these struggles and suffering has made us tough, and that I think is the heart of the PUPN and something the society should emulate. Thank you.
Let's have our second candidate, Mr. College of Engineering. Hello, Mr. College of Engineering. Your question is, what do you think is your social contribution to your society as a PUPN? Again, what do you think is your social contribution to your society as a PUPN?
My social contribution as a PUPN is I am an engineering student to this country, and I will graduate knowing that the skills that I've learned, the knowledge that I've gained, all the blessings, wisdom, and all the love and support that my family and fellow professors gave to me would be contributed to this country and maybe to this world. And I hope that once I step out of this university, I will share this knowledge and better hope that I would improve and help innovate and help innovate this country. Thank you.
Thank you as well, Mr. College of Engineering. Thank you. Of course, the graduate. Now, let's call on stage our last candidate for the male category, Mr. PUP Lopez. Okay. Hello, Mr. PUP Lopez. Your question is, what do you think is your social contribution to your society as a PUPian? Again, what do you think is your social contribution to your society as a PUPian?
As a PUPian, I think my greatest contribution to the society is to graduate in my course and help my country to build a better place and a better world for everyone. And I think as a PUPian, we can do everything about, we can do everything, anything we can do to help every Filipino. Because a PUPian is, if I can describe PUPian, I can describe it as a manpower. We are the manpower of the world, and we can help our own country to be in the top performing country, or top in the world. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. PUP Lopez. Okay, and there you have it, our top 3 male and female candidates for the Mr. and Miss PUP. Now, before we proceed with the results, let me just announce that the first runner-up will receive the following: 3-month management contract from RIJ Event and Talent Management. The first runner-ups will also receive a consolation prize of a training contract and a commemorative medals from EAC Modelo, and a perpetual crown and sashes designed by none other than Mr. Omar Sally himself for the crown and sash. And of course, the Mr. and Miss PUP Squad 2018 will receive the following: a 6-month management contract from the RIJ Event and Talent Management, and a gift certificate from Snap Fitness 24/7, a perpetual crown and sashes designed by Mr. Omar Sally, crown and sash, and a consolation prize, a training contract, and a commemorative medals from EAC Modelo. And of course, the Mr. and Miss PUP 2018 will receive the following rewards. A 6-month management contract from the RIJ Event and Talent Management, dental services and endorsement from Dental First, a gift certificate from Snap Fitness 24/7, perpetual crowns and sashes designed by Omar Sally, crown and sash. And of course, a consolation prize of a training contract and a commemorative medals from EAC Modelo. Thank you nga pala sa ating mga sponsors. Ating palpakan naman sila lahat. Thank you, thank you. Without the sponsors, we would not have made the Mr. and Miss PUP 2018 successful. Okay. It has been a competent and fulfilling year for Mr. and Miss PUP 2017 as they have gone through memorable ups and downs, achieving the title as Scholar ng Bayan in the 113th Foundation celebration of our Sintang Paaralan. Our Mr. PUP is Mark Paul Bautista from the College of Business Administration. Last year, we also produced the first title for PUP in the NCR level. Palapakan naman sa ating mga sarili. Yan. And as well, the first title of the National Capital Region at the national level. Now, okay, before we proceed with our one of our highlights of tonight's event, let us all welcome once again our top 3 male and female candidates of the Mr. and Miss PUP 2018. year's Mr. and Miss PUP. Let us all give them a thunderous applause. Okay. Now, like I said earlier, last year we produced the first title for PUP in the National Capital Region and the first title for the NCR in the national level. And so, let us see her once again at the Tanghalang PUP stage for her farewell walk. Please welcome our reigning Miss PUP 2017, Miss Pasok NCR 2017, and Miss Pasok National 2017 from the College of Communication. She is the reigning Miss Pangasinan 2018, Miss Philippine Islands 2018, and the first runner-up of Miss Mandaluyong 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to welcome from the College of Communication, Miss Joy Barcola.
Bigger than my doubts will ever be, and even bigger than I will ever be. And that is to represent my Sintang Paaralan. To embrace its values, to live its principles, and to be the embodiment of its stressful. It was huge. It was so huge that it became my crown. I have carried PUP's name 400 miles away from here. Still, carrying the doubts I've had in myself I just can't let go of. But I guess wonders will just never cease as I came up process and brought the elusive national crown back to my Sintang Paaralan. From that moment, it has come to my senses that it is not the crown that makes a queen. It is the queen that makes anything put into her head a crown. My crown is my Sintang Paaralan. My crown are the people who believed in me. And all the people who still continue to believe in me. Thank you so much, guys. And even without this, I will still be standing here in front of you guys with my face head up because I know I will never let that crown fall.
pageants, you already won before you even start. And may you wear your true crown. And that is the love and support of our Sintang Paaral. Once again, I am Joy Barcoma, your Miss Polytechnic University of the Philippines 2017, your Miss PASOK NCR 2017, and your Miss National PASOK 2017 from the College of Communication. May everyone continue the legacy of wearing the crown of courage, of bravery, of knowledge, and of love, not just for the PUP community, but also for our country. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss PUP 2017, Miss Joy Barcoma. Okay. Thank you once again. Before we proceed with the final awarding ceremonies, we have a few special awards here I hold the Designer's Choice Award. So candidates, please step forward when I call your name. We have, for the Designer's Choice Award, we have Mr. PUP Lopez and Miss College of Architecture. What's this? Oh, sorry, College of Accountancy and Finance. So, College CAF. There we go. Okay. Again, the Designer's Choice. Okay. And for our next award, as they take their poses. Thank you. Okay. Our next award is the Best in Filipiniana and Best in Barong Award. And before we proceed with the awarding ceremony, may we please call on stage to present the sashes, Mr. Omar Sally. Please give him a warm round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. For our Best in Filipiniana, we have Miss Maragondon. Of course, for our Best in Barong, we have Mr. Maragondon. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. The judgment has been rendered and of course it is deemed final. Before we proceed with our awarding ceremony, may we please ask our esteemed panel of judges to please stand up to affirm their decision for tonight's event. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your panel of judges. Thank you, our distinguished Board of Judges. Thank you so much. Without further ado, so I did not screw this up. Okay. We will proceed first with our Mr. and Miss PUP Squad. For Mr. PUP Squad, we have PUP Lopez. And for our Miss PUP Squad 2018, we have Miss College of Political Science and Public Administration. Here are pleased to present their bouquet of flowers and the sashes for our winners. Congratulations, Mr. and Miss PUP Squad 2018. Okay. Please take your biggest smiles for your photo op. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our first runner-up for the Mr. and Miss PUP 2018. So that means kapag natawag si first runner-up, we all know who the title holders are. Okay. Give it a one more look. Our Mr. PUP first runner-up is none other than Mr. College of Engineering. Our Miss PUP 2018 first runner-up is none other than Miss College of Accountancy and Finance. First runner-up.
Di sila pati.
There we go. Okay. And of course, just to make it official, ladies and gentlemen, your Mr. and Miss PUP 2018 is our College of Architecture and Fine Arts. Center for Culture Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, ating pong pasalamatan ang ating sintang paaralan. Let us all rise for the PUP hymn.
Ikaw taglay, PUP aming gabay.